Hey everybody, we finally made it to Charlestown State Park. 10 hours later, 11 hours later, something like
Was it?
that.
No, we left at 7:20.
Yeah. And we got here at
At
6 something.
yeah, so yeah,
10 hours.
10 hours. It was a long day, but we did stop. We had lunch. We had to get fuel. Got stuck in some traffic.
Yes, construction traffic.
So, but as I told her when you left May's Landing, she put the key in the switch. We're on vacation. Who cares when we get anywhere, except that when we have to be someplace.
Oh, let's see. Hi, Linda. Larkspur went to her haircut appointment. Fatima, her tooth thing didn't work. So anyway, here we are. I have a really wrinkly forehead. Why is that? Look at this wrinkle.
Because you have worry wrinkles. Take them away. Nothing to worry about.
They don't go away. They're stuck in there forever. Look. It's a long travel day, yes. We traveled across
We left
Virginia.
we went Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky,
Yeah.
and now we're in Indiana. So well,
You don't count the one you're in, I guess. West Virginia, Kentucky, and now Indiana. Yes. So we're here till Wednesday. I don't know if Jim's hungry or not.
I don't know. Are you hungry?
I was just going to be good with a sandwich and some chips. You don't have to go crazy cooking or nothing. But, yeah. So, it's an interesting state park, to say the least. We paid for the reservations online over the winter. And then we get here, and the woman at the gate is like, "Are you in state or out of state?" And I said, "Out of state."
Then you have to give us $9.
She's like, "Oh, that's an extra $9 fee." Well, it didn't say anything like that on the website.
I'm not worried about it for $9.
Yeah, no.
I mean, and I had exact change for her. She was very happy, and she's very nice about it, and like that. And then we got here, and the site is like
level.
It's macadam that you're backing on.
Yes.
So I didn't have to put any sticks or roots or anything underneath the tires. And
yes, we said goodbye to the ducks. In fact, I heard the ducks this morning, but they were flying somewhere, so they didn't stop.
Ducks.
Ducks were funny. So yeah,
duck tried to eat my hand.
It did. Tried to eat his ring off of his finger, tried to eat my slipper. But they take food out of your hand. Like, we fed them bread. They took the bread out of my hand. Let's see if we can give you a little, so you can see what the park looks like.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob, it just seems like a few minutes ago we saw you.
So this is the back of the camper is over there. So that's looking behind us at the site behind us. That's my mom. She said yay. Hi, Rob. And then on the other side, there's my ugly mug again. That's the other side. That's behind us. Back there on my right. Then See if it'll show the camper. There's the camper. Right there. So that's... Excuse me. Right in front of us. We're sitting facing the camper at the moment. Look at me with my fancy cam, right? So the ducks were cool. That I had a little rant about that campground this morning on our way out.
There was nothing wrong with the campground in and of itself. We had an issue with the water. They came, they fixed it. Okay. But the camp host
Does not stay on site.
She's not there. She wasn't there the whole time we were there. But she left the phone number, and if you called, she answered like on the first ring.
Yeah.
And took care of things. So I don't know whether she's sick or what's going on, but
her husband's the one that came and did the maintenance.
You know? And so you know, the
it's a very small campground.
Yeah, there's only like 30 sites. But Jim didn't tell us about the ducks.
And they're close together.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just trying to turn it back around. I'm going the wrong way. And the sites are like close together. And it's literally in a bowl. It's like in a valley in a bowl.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you see why they tell you don't follow the directions on your GPS, because it takes you down this really skinny little road across a bridge with no guardrails, where you have to make a sharp right turn.
Yeah.
And the other way it comes in through a residential section. But like I said, as far as the campground was concerned, it was fine. The only complaint that we had was the camp host wasn't there, and quite frankly, it wasn't such a big deal. But I had to figure out where the garbage went. But luckily, I saw a lady bring in a garbage bag yesterday, so I kind of went, it's got to be down here someplace, and I found a dumpster.
Oh, now we're even. There we go. This is a nice park. It's we're kind of up high. She told us when we came in to make a right at the T intersection and then make the second left. And the second left was quite a ways up this windy road.
But everything is, I mean, all the roads are well maintained and sites are well maintained. The picnic table was like brand new. It's very happy.
The SK's lurking in a Zoom call.
Hey, SK, when you get done,
unlurk. When you get done, unlurk. What else? So yeah, it's kind of like up. You know, it was like you go around and around and around and around and around and around, around, and that's where the camp store was. And then you go around and around and around and around and around, and that's the first left. And then you go round, 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 and that's the second left. So we're up a bit. The first campground we were at, Linda, was full when we got there, kind of.
Yeah, there was 2 spots across the road, so never got full.
Yeah, luckily there were 2 spots across from us that were water and electric only. We just pulled in there so it could back right into our site. And then the sites that were on our side were full hookup. And then there was water and electric across the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was missing corn.
Yeah. I mean, if I had and it's not the campground's fault, it's just where it was. So the campground, there's a river, and then there's like
This concrete
US,
one-lane bridge.
well, there's a river, and then there's like houses on the other side of the river, and then right there is US 11, which is like the main drag through town.
Yeah,
So, I mean, at night, if somebody goes down there on a motorcycle or
you hear it
you hear it.
because you're like right there.
But other than that, you know, and we were able to, you know, we found everything that we wanted to find, and
I mean, that river, you could maybe throw a rock at the houses that were across the other side of the river,
yeah,
and they weren't too great looking. I mean, they looked like they were going to fall into that river anytime. So, that it was like it was just missing corn, right? But it was a good hill getting in and out of there.
yeah. But I mean, you know, like I said, the only thing was the camp host wasn't there, the manager wasn't there, but she was available.
The river was still, it wasn't a moving river.
It's not a bubbling brook.
Yeah.
And the ducks liked it.
At that particular spot, it was very still. Wow.
All right. Okay.
I guess there's no speed limit here.
There is 15.
Oh, 15, that's right.
So that might be a little faster than 15. And we got here before the sun went down. Everything is fine. We have one little mechanical problem we got to deal with over the next 2 days. And that's that. And I mean, I'll figure that out. It can't be that hard to do what I needed.
But the truck towed well, the camper did
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So
We kind of have to look at this new tire pressure thing. I'm not happy with the way that it's working, but everything was fine. It was even warm today. It was 92 degrees for most of the afternoon, and you know, the truck didn't overheat, didn't pull, the transmission. So everything was, you know, I mean, the speed limit for the road was 70. Well, she wasn't going anywhere near 70. Which is probably why it took us at least an extra half an hour to get here. Because when the GPS figures something out, it figures it out the speed limit.
yeah.
So when you're 10 or
15 miles below
the speed limit, then it takes longer.
Because the highway speeds out here are 70 miles an hour. And I'm doing like 55, 60 the whole time. So
yeah. And like I said, we ran into two things of traffic that cost us maybe 10, 15 minutes. So
yeah.
Like I said, I'm very happy. You know, tomorrow we're gonna go do some things maybe with SK and Bob,
and Bay Sharp.
But SK Bob, or Bay Sharp needs to get off of her.
She has a Zoom meeting every Monday or something. I've noticed. So
it is all falling into place, yes. So, but I think we just have to, like when we leave here to go to
Michigan,
the first Michigan campground, I think we're gonna add some time because you know, I got halfway through the trip and I'm going, why? And then I figured it out. Oh, the speed limit's 70. And we normally figure speed limit at 60. So when the GPS figures it out, it says, well, you know, you should be able to go this far at this speed, and this is where you should be in a time. So, but we had a great trip on the Skyline Drive. Sony took 1 million pictures and video, so that'll be put together. We went to Bucky. She was thrilled. It was like a kid in a car. I mean, you were walking around the store. She's got this. She had a basket, and she's kind of like throwing stuff in the basket. She's going, "This is dangerous." So. What? The man says, what?
It's Bay Sharp. I knew he was a lurkin, like a gherkin, because he's a gherkin.
We're just waiting for SK to get done with her call. so that we can set something up
For tomatoes.
for tomato. Because I don't think you guys should have to pay $9 to come in for a tag fee for the park just to meet us. We'll figure something out. Because we're not all going to fit in the truck. You're only allowed to have one vehicle in here. That's what they.
Oh, really?
Yep. You have to park the other one up by the, like a long way away.
Oh, God.
Like at that front gate.
Horrible.
Well, they don't want a million vehicles in here. I get it. They tell you up front. The only thing they tell you up front about is the $9 tag fee. I didn't
understand.
I didn't really get that. They just should have included it in the registration. Out of state, $9.
Right. But they didn't do that.
No. Can someone lay
in the back of the truck?
Not in this truck.
Nope. Not with all the stuff that's in there now.
That truck is full. Between the
DJ equipment
and the chairs, and I actually did something kind of stupid. I had one bottle of vodka and a couple of cans of beer, and instead of just bringing them in my apartment, I left them in the truck. So of course we get down here, and here's this thing. Well, I got no place I can leave it, so it's still rolling around. I think it's going to get donated to the Coleman's or something. It's a seal bottle. I think it's a seal bottle. It's good, Bob. Hi, Sherry.
Sherry has arrived. So here we are.
What else?
Nothing really, I don't think. We'll see what kind of wildlife wants to come up to us this time.
I'm done with ducks. I don't want anything bigger, though. You know, no bear, no deer.
We did pass a
bear crossing
sign in West Virginia, but we didn't see any bear.
Well, it's in the
oh, it's Mr. Twang.
Yeah.
He changed
it's in name. It's in a plastic box, Fatima. If it breaks.
A Windex moment, right?
Yeah. It'll just make and it's vodka, so it doesn't even have a smell. Mr. Twang is here. Oh, Scott.
What's up, Scott?
Scott, we found all kinds of Scott places on the way up here.
Fatima's father
owns Virginia and West Virginia.
Yeah, we had Scott Depot and Scott County. Fatima's father had another bear in his front yard.
In Arizona?
Yeah, he lives up in Flagstaff.
I didn't know they had any bears in Arizona. Thought it was too hot for bears.
Not up there.
Freaking bears.
That would just be like...
That would be great. Looking outside. Here's a bear in the truck.
Oh! That's where it's going to get locked. Did I lock it already? I think I may have locked it already.
I don't think there's anything in there that smells. I threw away all the stuff from McDonald's at the restaurant.
And what else? Good people in Scott County, he said that. Them there are good people in that there Scott County.
I'm going to have to turn the warning line on there because
it's getting dark.
You're in shadow.
I'm in shit.
You have to have the light.
She said the bear was like 350 pounds. You can
help that.
A little bit. I will later on.
Can you open the aperture on that camera?
I could open the aperture on the camera.
That's a fancy camera.
It is a fancy camera.
You do everything. It should do the live stream for you.
It should do the live stream.
Kevin's here.
Kevin. I can open the ISO and the exposure. There we go. How's that?
I don't know. I gotta wait 10 seconds.
Better. That works. Okay, now you can see my ugly mug again. Yes, we made it to Indiana, Sherry.
Yeah, it is literally 10 minutes from the Kentucky line.
Yes, indeed. I don't know if it's going to show on maps where we are or not.
Sonya returning from the dark side. Yeah, well, technology is wonderful. How was Kentucky? Yes, except there's no bluegrass there. We looked.
There is no
Can't
bluegrass.
find any bluegrass. There wasn't even anybody out there with a paint gun painting the green grass blue.
Where the flashing blue light, the blue dot is there by the board restroom. That's where we're at. See how loopy this place is? It's loopy.
We did see some horses,
Hey, Miguel.
but you know that they have so much trees and stuff along the road that. But I mean, Rob was complaining about it. Yeah,
Kentucky did not have bluegrass.
the only that was in Virginia. We ran into one grumpy person. I went to the grocery store and I needed a thing of milk and I needed
Bacon.
And the cashier, she was ready to go to dinner.
He picked the wrong cashier.
And, you know, but other than that, I mean, we stopped in another store and bought some stuff and that lady was like nice. And
no horses. We saw horse trailers with horses in them, but
yeah, I saw one horse. But
lots of cows in Virginia.
Virginia's lousy with cows.
No, Kentucky is lousy with cows.
Was it Kentucky?
Kentucky didn't have any cows and no Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, there's no Dunkin' Donuts.
No Dunkins at all.
So we have to figure out where she can get Dunkin' tomorrow. Otherwise, she'll start to go into withdrawal. Rob is fired. Moo. No, we did not get stuck in a Dollar General. We tried very hard not to get stuck in it. We went, what was it, day before yesterday? With the trailer to get, still had the trailer in tow to get Dunkin'. Oh, that was in New Jersey. Where the hell was that? When we went, and then we had to go around the outside of the drive-in.
No, we weren't in Jersey. We were out of Jersey already. Maryland, Virginia, something like that.
Someplace. And that was the only piece of really tight movement we had.
SK's here and now.
ASK.
What was I looking for? Oh. There's 10 miles away is the closest Dunkin'. 9 miles. 9, yeah.
Well, this is the country, you know, anything under 25 is around the corner.
There's 3 of them that are closed now, and there is one that's open 24 hours in Louisville.
Not going
We're not going to Louisville.
Not going to Louisville sorry.
No.
How is our site? The site is wonderful. Very level.
Jeff and Tammy are.
Hi, Jeff and Tammy. Well, are they both here?
Yep. Well, the Gypsy and the Vanilla Girl. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's.
The site is nice and level. It's like way up yonder and the second loop. This is the one that you suggested there, lady. So this is the one that we took.
Mm-hmm.
This is 104.
Is the water spraying? Okay, no, the water is not spraying, which is good.
Yes, the water is not spraying.
I'm not quite sure what that was, because it started out with the it has one of those faucets with the handle on it.
Yeah, they call them hydrants.
Hydrants. And
it's got this little wheel on it. And if you don't pull the whole thing all the way up, you don't get like all the water. Well, ours was like, first it was halfway up. And the guy showed us that you have to like move it over and then you can lift the handle the rest of the way up.
okay.
And then we came out this morning and it was spraying all over the place. So I don't know. Haven't heard from Diane.
And we
today.
got in 6:40.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why the live stream started a little late.
7-ish, 5 to 7, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, you were in your Zoom meeting, but it's just when the GPS figures out how long it takes to get from point A to point B, it knows the speed limits. Well, the speed limits through all of Virginia and West Virginia and is 70. Well, hardly anybody except tractor trailer guys pull a trailer at 70.
Yeah, I'm not doing 70.
So she was between 55 and 60, and then right before sun. I mean, it was still bright enough here for us to do what we needed to do. And
it didn't really start getting dark till I sat down.
Yeah.
So.
So, Kevin, you got anything else to report? Have you lost what's left of your mind yet?
I'll have to show you what he sent me earlier.
Okay. No, we did not.
No, we didn't. I was just concentrating on getting here. I don't know, Sherry. I can't smell anything. I lost my sense of smell. I can smell certain things, but I can't smell the air right now. You'll have to ask Jim that question. Sherry wants to know what the air smells like.
It smells like air. I mean, we saw some notices that there was some sort of air quality alerts, but it's fine.
There's no moose here, Jeff. So anyway, I think that's our.
Yeah, that was our day. I mean, and then we went to the
You face sharp. Air smells like air. Let me write that down. All right, that's as far as the exposure goes. Anything more than that, I got it.
Big T.
Big T, what's going on?
Howdy.
We did have a long day.
I don't know. Of course, we got really cheap gas in Virginia, and then
It got more expensive.
It got more expensive as it got further west. And by the time we got here, we had New Jersey prices. Go figure. But they're still better than they were last year. I think they're 40 cents a gallon cheaper than they were last year when we made our trips. Not bitching about that either.
Let me see what you.
Yes, love. I'm gonna go make her a sandwich so she can talk about me behind my back.
I'm not going to talk about him behind his back.
Sure you can.
I am not.
Everybody else can, because I'm leaving my phone out here. Okay. Did you drive all that?
The nearest Dunkin' is like 10 miles away, yeah. But anyway, so there's supposed to be an abandoned amusement park in this state park somewhere. It's Joe got his NG25 shirt. You're welcome. Glad you got it. Glad you got it. And glad you like it. $2.85 a gallon in Michigan. What's going on, Joe? How was your weekend? I don't think it's haunted, Fatima. I have to look it up, find out exactly where it is. It's in the park somewhere, according to the video that I watch. And it's a guided tour. So SK knows more about it than I do. Rose Island. It's kind of more like ruins and foundations. Yeah. Which is fine. It's still cool. So, yeah. Kevin's printing off the M25 schedule for everyone, then going to bed. That sounds like a good idea. We should do that. It's a neat story to go with it. For sure, he says. For sure.
Hey, did you use the last garbage bag out of the other box?
Yes. We can get there tomorrow between 11 and noon. Would that be okay? That's just... Duh. Sounds good to me. SK and Bob and Bay Sharp will be here between 11 and 12. Good. Sitting idle. Next trip will be local to the Surf RV Resort in Palmetto, Florida. An hour from your house. That sounds like a nice trip. You gonna sit by the pool? Or you gonna sit by the stove? You can bring it for Jim, because I don't eat chili. If you want.
What's that?
SK wanted to know if you wanted to try Cincinnati chili.
Sure.
You're coming here, Bay Sharp. You're coming here. Here. Oh, you're doing the pool. Okay. Joe's gonna do the pool. He's gonna hang out on the pool, and he's gonna be Joe like. He's gonna be sitting there with his sunglasses on, looking all chill, getting his tan on. That's what he's gonna be doing. Because he's Joe. He's gonna be Joe Cool, like Snoopy. Tomorrow, oh, Fatima is... What did you do with the van, Fatima? You're not supposed to break your fan. Oh, it's Mr. Cat and Niece's back. Hi, James. Snoopy, yeah, Joe Cool. Snoopy. Where are you today? In Charleston. What, North Carolina? Oh my God, Jeff, pay attention. Jeff, pay attention. Spaghetti with chili sauce on top, and then you add cheddar cheese, kidney beans, and or onions. And or you can get a cheese coney, which is a small hot dog on a bun with the chili. And the same choice of toppings. Why did Fatima break her van? I don't know why she broke her van. Fatima needs to stop breaking things. I can kind of smell the hand soap that I used. Mustard and onion and cheese, like a lot of finely shredded sharp cheddar cheese. North Carolina, gee, I don't know if I can make that kind of drive in the morning. Oh, and mustard's an option. Larkspur has gotten her hair cut. She got her hair did. It's getting new tires. And what else? What else is wrong with your van, Matilda? Besides tires. Oh, SK's driving. Uh-oh, watch out. I think she may or may not be driving Fred. Or George, or whatever the hell his name is. George. Like a lot of almost a pound of finely shredded cheese. A lot. You know, like a lot. Because you have to have a lot. Yes, Bay Sharp. General maintenance, hydraulics for ramp. We'll have to wait. Oh, okay. See, I can't open the camera anymore. Did you bring the chat anything from Buttons? No. Except gummy bears. I have gummy bears. Sherry doesn't like Cincinnati chili. Yes, Bay Sharp. Or you can get it without the dog in a bowl. What?
Well, I poured your juice, but you already have soda.
Well, you're almost finished with yours, so you can have it. Ha, 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 ha. I have gummy bears and pepperoni and sausage and cheese cup from Bucky's. I have Doritos. No cinnamon and chili, people. Sure, yelling. There's more than cinnamon in that chili. Yes, thank you. And a follow-up question: did you stop at the Lexington Bucky's along the way the moment you realized you risked coming empty-handed to chat this evening? We didn't make it to Lexington. We turned off before we got to Lexington. Jerry yelling about cinnamon and the chili. Jeff just likes chili in general. Well, other than that, it seems so far like a nice park. I didn't realize it had 55 levels to it. Pretty much, yes. I use.
Raiders ice cream.
Was it great?
I'm gonna put back all the weight that I lost by the end of this trip. Chili, ice cream, the potluck.
Nobody said you had to eat it all in one day. I hope they make a good chocolate peanut butter. Cheese curd is definitely off the list. All things Kroger. Private selection brand. Scary. It's not about weight management, Jim.
Well, my doctor told me just before I left that between my visits, I'd lost 10 pounds more, and he was very happy.
Jeff likes corned beef and cabbage. Ugh. Blah. Yuck. Yuck. That depends what I would try. Dunkin'.
She had pumpkin Dunkin' this morning and a pumpkin
Donut.
donut this morning. She was pumpkined out.
I had all the pumpkin-y things this morning.
And she yelled at me because I forgot napkins.
He always forgets napkins.
Stan the Man Donuts. Stan the Man Donuts. Like, that's how you say it? Say Murcial? I guess he's from Stan Murcial. He's a baseball player.
Oh.
Best donuts ever, she says.
But are we positive the donuts will survive the drive down there?
Well, I'm partial to Boston cream Although today I had a Dunkin', call it a special cream. It has a white cream inside. I don't get those
He
great.
had the vanilla cream or the
Vanilla
Bavarian
cream.
cream or
Stan
whatever.
Musciari. However you say that. Yeah.
Does he have specialty donuts or are they just regular donuts?
From my days of being on the job, I try to stay away with things with powdered sugar on them. There's nothing like trying to eat a powdered sugar donut in a dark blue shirt.
I don't like jelly donuts.
I like it. The white cream is called fluffy here. Okay.
I just don't understand. Jelly belongs on peanut butter
They have
jelly
maple
sandwiches.
bacon donuts.
Well, they're good.
So,
There's maple bacon. I'm a fan of maple bacon.
Udfa malts. Right. I'm not going to have to eat dinner for a week. I think we're all a bit fluffy here. UDFA means United Dairy Farmers. So, UD Farms. Okay.
Moo.
Anything that, I mean, we used to go to
Moo farmers. Moo.
we used to go to the state fair, the county fairs, and the 4-H kids would have a booth, and they would make ice cream sodas, and ice cream and malts, but it was all stuff from their farms, and it was just the best. Maple bacon. Larkspur's going.
That sandwich hit the spot.
Did it rub it out?
What are you talking about?
The spot? Did you rub the spot out?
No.
Okay.
Be sure. Make sure you remember to bring your pickles.
And don't leave it in the air conditioner.
We could
No,
bring...
you look. They're just talking about food, Kevin. You know, all this stuff you're not supposed to eat. It's fine.
We could bring you some of that newfangled Wawa. How do you like your hoagie?
We have
Smothered
Wawa in
and
New
covered
Jersey.
right on the bread. We have Wawas at home.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do hoagies from Wawa on occasion, like if she's got a gig or something at night.
We also do subs from Wawa.
What kind of ice cream do I like? I'm partial to cherry vanilla. Vanilla chocolate chunk. You know, vanilla with the chunks of chocolate in it.
We have Wawa.
Yeah, I go to Wawa on a regular basis. Sherry's all for the donuts.
Yeah, we have Wawa at home.
My brother says they make the best coffee. I'm not really a coffee connoisseur, but my brother is. They have no Wawas in Michigan, but they do have Dunkin' Donuts.
No, you don't.
In Michigan? Yeah, she says. If Fatima says they have
Well,
Dunkin'
Fatima's
Donuts.
going to have to show me because up by the campground they don't.
No, well, you know, by the campgrounds in the country. But that's how he starts his day. Every morning he'll go to, when he's working, he leaves the house, goes to the Wawa, gets his coffee. Then he's off to the courthouse.
Mm-mm.
They have cases.
We saw a lot of signs for Sheets.
Sheets is kind of like a Wawa thing,
Yeah.
but it's pretty popular. Like once you hit south of the Mason-Dixon line, there's a lot of them. I've set stuff out of Sheets. They have a bunch of them on 195. But I'd never been to Kentucky till today. It's really beautiful. Like, but you know, Rob brought it up. Says there's
no bluegrass.
well, there's no bluegrass, and he said there was a kabillion trees. They have trees planted just off the road. I guess so that I don't know. Maybe the horse farmers are afraid somebody's going to go in there and steal a horse or something. I don't know. But we didn't see any horses. But I saw one.
No cows.
No cows. Chicken. There was big chicken coops. In fact, we had a truck full of chickens past us. I said, back off them chickens. Otherwise, they'll be pooping on the truck.
SK said that Lexington has the bluegrass.
Oh, did they paint it?
Is it really blue? We want blue grass. Like blue.
Yes, I think that, yes, that's where we can.
Y'all don't have United Dairy? I'm all about there. You want to look at me and you can tell. It's a bluish green hue in the sunlight.
There is one 30 minutes away. I know I've had to go there.
We did pass the Kentucky Horse Park.
And a million distilleries, including the ones for Four Roses and
well, we were on the Bourbon Trail.
On the Bourbon Trail. Four Roses, what was the other one? They're at this, I guess they're in the same, that's owned by the same company.
Duncan, 30 minutes from M25, and a few along the way. Well, we have to go to the Indian something campground. That's the next campground. Indian, whatever the heck.
I don't know. It's right over the line.
It's right by the Ford Museum.
Right close to the Ford Museum.
That's where we're going to see Fatima. Well, we weren't in Lexington proper.
Yeah, we drove. I mean, we drove through.
We were on 65.
So we kind of, you know. And then on 64, they have all of the exits to get off to go to all of the distilleries.
Yeah.
The Bourbon Trail.
Here they have crews that paint all the grass. They say by the time you get done, they have to go back to the other side and start all over again.
Indian Creek Camp and Conference Center, he said. I don't know. It's
in my calendar.
It's in the truck, or she has it in the calendar. I mean, we're only
Indian Creek Campground, yeah.
We're only staying overnight. I don't even know if we're going to hook the truck or not, because we're going to take the trailer. When we go to the Ford Museum, they have RV parking. We're going to go there and then right up to Lake of Dreams. It's only 2 hours. White House.
White House?
What? We have a White House in New Jersey, White House Station.
Please hold. I have to blow my schnoz. Thanks. I forgot to mute. Oh well. Sorry.
Thank you, Bishop.
You're seeing it before I am.
I normally do.
Face Sharp's got jokes. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it was like 92 today.
Yeah. I'm on the low side of that cold air. It won't be 92 when we get to start going north. Marion's Pete.
What?
They sure they can only be suggested.
Marion's. I didn't even check to see what the weather was at home.
Who cares? Went out there.
I'm just saying, temperature wise. It looked like it rained at the campground the other night when I checked the cameras. He's trying to tell you something, FK.
Yeah, but they're open tonight.
He's trying to say, order a freaking pizza.
Pizza at 8:30 at night? I don't think so. I can't do that stuff anymore. Gives me agita. The original Texas Roadhouse. I mean, like the first one. That's a chain. They're good steaks. Okay. Well, I don't know why they would found Texas Roadhouse
That's where it was founded.
in Ohio. So, okay. Indiana or wherever.
Where are we now? I don't even know.
This is Indiana. If it's Monday, it's Indiana.
It's in clocks.
It's very close to our campsite. Okay. We'll see.
Other than that, she's given us all the history.
Cherry vanilla is White House. Oh, okay. I don't know. We were in Vermont. No, I didn't know. We were in Vermont and we went to Ben and Jerry's, and they don't own it anymore, and I don't like their politics.
Actually, they're trying to get away from Unilever. They want to separate.
They want to what?
They want to separate from Unilever.
Well, they don't own it anymore.
Well, no, not Ben and Jerry themselves. No.
Yeah, but
Unilever is the
their
parent
ice cream
company.
was. I mean, we had
Boston cream.
Yeah, they had flavors there that you can't get. One of them was Boston cream. That was like outstanding.
Fatima likes Cherry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia. Yeah. Yeah. Ben and Jerry's in Vermont is fun. They have the graveyard for all the flavors that didn't make it, and you can look down on a plant and watch them make the ice cream, and then they have
But
a
you can't
tasting.
take video.
Can't take video though. No video. I understand that. And they
And you go into like the, as like with every other tour, right? It ends up in the gift shop.
in the gift shop, but they give you a coupon for a pint of ice cream to take with you.
And they have all the flavors that you can't buy in the store.
Yeah, every flavor you can imagine they've got it. So
And
except the ones in the graveyard. Don't make them anymore. And they only make certain ones at that plant. They have a separate plant in Vermont that they make most of the stuff at, and they've got plants all over the world.
How many cows did they have in the field there?
They didn't have a lot of
I
cows.
like 4 cows there.
Maybe 6. But, you know, it's worth going. You do have to make reservations, though.
Yeah, you have to buy your tickets in advance. They suggest up to 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, but we got lucky, I think.
Yeah.
It was opening. But, and then we always have to go to the
Apple cider mill.
Apple cider mill. You can get, they crush their own cider there, and they have samples of that, and apple cider donuts, and the big gift shop with all kinds of Vermont stuff.
Which is, it's always busy.
It's always busy.
And they always have tour buses going in there.
Tour buses, yeah. So you got to kind of miss the tour bus. Then they have a restaurant. The food was pretty good in there.
Across the parking lot.
The parking lot. So, we've done a lot of things in Vermont. We've seen a lot of the state because she runs around and takes pictures of
covered bridges. I get my video from my covered bridge videos.
And then
we're going to check out this new place up in the Northeast Kingdom called the Cow Palace.
Yeah.
It's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant.
Up near the Canada border, up in Derby.
So it's supposed to be really good. And then we'll have our site overlooking the road, and
Jim will have his King of the Hill site.
My King of the Hill site. Maybe you'll get a visit from
Bruce.
He's not too busy and working, and
he said he was hoping for at least one day.
Yeah.
We'll go to Derby Line and see the library that's half in the U.S. and half in Canada.
And Sonia didn't bring her passport, so
I did not bring my passport.
I can go to the other side of the library with my passport. I can sit here. I can go there. I can go here. I can go there.
They don't check your passport in the library.
I'm sure they do.
Night, Fatima. We will see you on Thursday.
Yeah. Where we're going to ford. I enjoyed it while I was there. They're the real, I mean, they have cars and trains, and they have 3 presidential limos.
Oh, somebody's dog. I'm like, what the heck is that?
What else you got there?
I ain't got nothing else, really. No. 8:45.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to clean off the bed. And
yeah. So we're going to call this a live stream.
To do a quick sweep.
Because I'm tired.
I'm going to take a shower tonight.
That's a good idea.
So we will see SK and Bob and
Be sharp tomorrow.
We will see some of you on Thursday evening or Friday or Saturday. That's right. If you didn't thumb, please do it now. And thanks for hanging out with us. And
We got here safe.
we got here safely. And now we're going to enjoy Indiana and southern Ohio, and then we'll be off to southern Michigan and then kind of northern Michigan. Bye, Linda.
Thanks for popping in, everyone. And we'll see you soon.